New budget, same old tradition.
So the budget tomorrow is all about, it's an investment budget. It's a generational shift. This is going to be a great moment for the nation.
Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne continues a Canadian custom, buying a new pair of shoes ahead of Tuesday's budget. The country's financial roadmap has been delayed, first by the spring election, then when the federal Liberals said they needed time to work on the budget given the trade war with the United States.
There will be no surprises. Canadians have asked us to build big, bold things. They expect us to do things differently. So we're going to make generational investments that will build our country.
I think the challenge when it comes to this particular budget is if they see anything that may threaten affordability even more so than it is right now, when it comes to cuts or punitive measures like raising GST, for example, then that speaks to the Conservatives' message around affordability. And I think that's where things could potentially shift.
Abacus Data's Eddie Shepherd says Canadians' top priority remains affordability. He notes Prime Minister Mark Carney's approval rating remains positive, and Canadians are willing to accept some fiscal pullback, but only in certain areas.
When it comes to things like cutting spending, it's those areas, particularly healthcare and housing, that are really off limits. And Canadians need to see a way in which their lives are being made easier, not harder. And cuts in those areas would have a big impact on that aspect.
They're going to cut spending in order to invest. I mean, actually, we really don't truly know what that means.
Catherine Scott of the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives says there are worrying parallels between today and the 1995 federal budget, when a Liberal government then made massive cuts to bring Canada back from economic collapse. Scott warns Canada could be facing cuts to things like immigrant settlement, support for rural and northern communities, or food inspection.
We're being asked to make a big trade-off, right? So we're looking at cuts, but those cuts are being used to be recycled into spending for defense and border security and the like.
Finance Minister Champagne tables the budget in the House of Commons on Tuesday afternoon. In Ottawa, Shally Lee, City News.